on the shoals of the NCR's pathetic inadequacy. We exist to destroy. This is Pirate Radio Los Angeles, Death 98.1. Ship.
Can you believe that crazy demon bitch? God damn. I don't normally swear like a bastard, but shit. The nerve of these frontier freaks blows my damn mind. You set up a bomb in the hub, and your ass goes to jail. I can't wait till we finally pacify this place. Nothing. I ain't got nothing against the simple folk. It's the complicated folk I run into problems with. I like clear-cut rules. I like knowing who the bad guys are, what my orders are, and that's it. I don't care about drama or opinions. First time I came out here, I knew this was a gray area. The hub isn't like that. There's law back there. Makes life simple. Yeah, well, I'm not too keen on that either. It's why I lost my post and wound up out of here. Couldn't keep my damn mouth shut. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were sending all the real patriots out here to die. Glad you hear me. Won't be long. Brass is all fed up with this place. We'll have it pacified within a week. On foot. You can run on ahead of us and we'll meet you there. Or you can follow in the train to aid in defense. The raiders are going to be out in force all along our path. If you clear them out before we arrive, they'll just swing around. It's better if you follow along behind us. It's a snail's pace, but with our small company, it's up to how lucky we get along the way. Ah, yeah, you're a real comedian. Remind me to set you up an act at the cantina when we get back. No, it's just a God, you vault dwellers. Alright, boys and girls, let's look alive. We got a long walk ahead of us.
Sir, yes, sir!
Can you believe that crazy demon bitch? God damn. I don't normally swear like a bastard, but shit. The nerve of these frontier freaks blows my damn mind. Nothing. I ain't got nothing to... I like... First... Yeah, well, I'm not too keen on that either. It's why I lost my post and wound up out of here. Couldn't keep my damn mouth shut. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were sending all the real patriots out here to die. Well, I guess that's fine. We'll meet you at the gates of Dagger Point in a day or so. If we ain't shown up, just wait a while. We'll show up sooner or later, barring complications. Alright then, wish us luck.
Is there anyone alive out there? Not for long. This is Death 98.1. Death 98-1. Death.
Alright, boys and girls. Alright, we made it this far. Looks like we still got enough Brahmin to make the run, too. I think we should be careful through here. These old buildings are falling apart, and who knows what calls the rebel home. We don't have time to scout it out. Let's just make it for the gates and then get inside. Sure we are. Doesn't really matter. We're better off as a group anyway. Don't tell me what orders to give, Agent. I'm in charge here. Let's get inside this monstrosity and get what we came for. The sooner we're gone, the better. You're on point.
Is there anyone alive out there? Not for long. This is Death. 98-1.
Man, this place is enormous. How are we supposed to search all this for supplies?
Save your breath today. You can find another way. Show the world what you are. All God's light and the devil's dark. You
psychopath that didn't turn out so well. I thought she was an angel, but she came right out of hell. She said her favorite color was that of scarlet red. Someone else and disagreed, later turned up dead. And then from round the corner became those flashing lights, and they called me weird. Jailhouse, somehow grab the wheel. A cold pool of red. You said, have you missed me? You go on the run. Oh, what have I done? I've raised a little psychopath that didn't turn out so well. I thought she was an angel, but she came right out of hell. She said her favorite color was that of scarlet red. Someone else and disagreed, later turned up dead. And then from round the corner became those flashing lights, and they called me weird.
Go to cover and take him out. We'll run to the fort. Move!
Became those flashing lights, and they called me weird.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play.
Is there anyone alive out there? Not for long. This is Death. Death 98-1.
You're a fucking hypocrite! Just a set of your shit! Do I say that I do? Go against something you fucking blue! We're gonna go to church today! You can't wear those vector chains! We're gonna smile so everything's okay! When I go to church, and I go to school, I wanna be one of those global brainwash mules! You search in my room? Do it for my trust! Somebody to respect you? And now I'm bitter with this gun! From the beginning, who was gonna save me? Want me to school, the one who gonna save me? Written in hell, work, running where you gonna save me? When I come to live out of space, most of you ways have me insane! That violence, they know what I fucking hate!
If you don't like this next track, I'll introduce you to my engorged hate stick. This is Death 98-1. If you
See if the key really does the trick. Agent, do it.
Come on, hurry up! Those raiders will send backup that'll be on top of us in a minute.
it really does the trick. Agent, do it.
Out there, not for long.
Down this
This is
collapsed
Death.
power garage goes. I
98.1.
wish we could get these old trucks going. Wouldn't it? Union City.
You feel the love of all, we call them their flames. When the motherfucking elite, Christ love of full of drives us insane. Burn on the rich, I wanna take your shit outside, fucking little bitch.
Orders say there's something down that tunnel.
Yeah, I didn't want to go down there. That sure as hell where the monster was.
I'm chopping to pieces! Never fucking seen this! I love it, violence! I'm chopping to pieces! In the thunder!
Vault-Tec locked us in a vault for 200 years. Nothing but the sounds of the vault to sustain us. We ate the flesh of the dead, all over the surface. From my mouth to your bleeding ear hole. This is Death, 98.1.
I hate always really what else is there in the world is bad. Kill, 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 kill. Vultures continue to fight, babies continue to die, Panther continues to us, tribal Esther, bloodborne daughter gun people still read their life, normal kids start taking their lives, nature is spreading nearly everywhere, leaving the people who are aware, people thought our brother make them die, the dark river, constantly life, the world continues to cry in sorrow, dread the thought, we need tomorrow. Really bad. World is bad. Kill, 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 kill.
alive out there? Not for long. This is Death. Death 98-1.
sky above, recalling thrills of our love. There's only one thing I'm certain of: return I will to old Brazil.
Alright, span out and search your way up to the next level. There must be stairs or an elevator in here.
I am Terramax, your judge after the apocalypse. You're listening to Death 98.1. I am.
Agent, I'm gonna need a hand moving all this debris out of the tunnel. You head on out this pathway in the opposite direction, see if you can find a way around this mess. Your team can stay here and help us out. Nope, not a clue. Good. Just head out the door and poke your head around a little. Come back if you reach the other building. Still be here.
Got nothing to do, nowhere to be, and everybody's telling you what to be. Like kids get the facts, what you gotta say. Just bring up that guitar and say yeah. There's a little bit of rock and roll, yeah. There's a bit to go through, yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna be? It's not what I want, you're not what I need.
I would worry. Realize this was a trap.
Just bring up that guitar and say
requested have arrived. Glorious. We have been awaiting you for some time. I was worried you would run the other way when you realized this was a trap. Not that it would matter. I would have found you anyway. I recognize that voice. I remember the woman you came from. What a unique specimen among the human beasts. I am grateful our allies among the NCR fulfilled our bargain and delivered you to me intact. What a most glorious prize. I'm sure Silverman wasn't aware of our agreement within the NCR Senate, simply following the orders of his superiors. Supermutants are a powerful race, no matter how disadvantaged we may have been by previous setbacks. Do not blame him for doing as he was told. Your destiny awaits within our manifest. And if it is vengeance you seek for their betrayal, we offer it in spades, child. In a manner, yes. Of course, you wouldn't remember, but I see that legendary curiosity still drives you. How fortunate those traits survived the process. Understandable. That is our reputation. We are superior to mortals. But none of us asked for this gift. I resisted the Master when he first called us from our vault, as did many. It wasn't until after the Master was burned in those flames that I understood the greatness we had been robbed of. My brothers and I had a chance at a life rich with meaning. Was it kind or just? No. We were exterminators, killers, kidnappers. But you have seen the world in which we live. Humans are no better. You've seen war far too young, betrayed by men beyond your lifetime in boardrooms and corporations you'll never know the names of. They left you to be raised in a wasteland, barren, irradiated, squabbling over the last crumbs of what's left in a hellscape. Our existence has created a new meaning to this world, above the oblivion we were damned to as mortal flesh. This glorious purpose will take one last act of force, an insignificant cruelty, to usher in a generation innocent of all of this misery, and then we will be rid of it. Will it matter in 10,000 years when we've seen the worlds around other stars and spread life even beyond the limits of light? A wise choice. I will prepare you for a life unlike one you have dreamed of in your wildest imagination. sure you have questions before you meet your destiny. I'm sure you have questions before you meet your destiny. This is indeed glorious. The scans of your body show the Project Brazil parasite has matured wonderfully. Behold, human, your destiny. The torch of our salvation you carry within you. They never told you, did they? The Vault Dwellers or the Enclave. I'm sure they didn't understand it any more than you did. This gift you have been given has allowed you to evolve beyond the abilities of the inferior human flesh before you. But it's the capacity to survive that makes it unique. And not simply survive injuries and radiation, but your own mortality. Come, join me. There. I'm sure you have questions before you meet your destiny. Not that it will matter in a moment. All will be made clear the instant the transformation is complete. There in the airlock can be purified of bacteria that may contaminate the vats. But you do not need those meaningless things. Those are the trappings of mortals. You will soon transcend all of that. I'm sure all your life you've witnessed strangeness beyond your reckoning. The Project Brazil parasite is the last secret from a pre-war experiment seeking eternal life. It was meant to allow a mortal like you to enjoy the benefits of being a member of the master race without our bulk or sterility. But it was wild, untamed. The humans saw it as chaos, twisting flesh into forms beyond their imagining. They feared it, like a cancer. But it was so much more than a tool of the mortals. It was freedom from the inferior form of man, from limits and boundaries. It is immune to radiation, from disease, from death, and it is immune from mortal comprehension. He knows the true nature of Project Brazil, far beyond any of us. If you wish to ask him, you may meet him, but only after your transformation. We do not wish for you to merge too soon. Well, only part of you. You see, we super mutants are created in the vats of FEV, the forced evolutionary virus, like myself. The process renders us sterile, unable to produce offspring. The Father has long sought to fix this problem using an evolved form of the same parasite created within you. You were born with the parasite. It is part of you, tamed and mutable. Once you have taken a dip in the vat, then you too will become a super mutant. But the part of you that allows you to reproduce, that is the part the parasite uses to heal you from injury, the part that clones your tissues. It will survive the process, as will you, transformed but virile. In a manner. After you have been transformed, the Project Brazil parasite will be free to begin spawning new copies of itself, reproducing endlessly. After the first generations are born, they can be grafted into the Unity. This will allow the Father to spread unity all across this dead and suffering world. A carpet of life born anew, free of radiation, disease, death, and you will be its mother. An entire world of your creation, flawless and perfect, glorious. There was only one way to ensure it matured along with the host, to create our own human, cloned, blended with it in every way. I'd covet yours. My legs would long ago have been restored. Perhaps after your powers have matured, you may grant me a new body. Think of all the lives you will spare from misery, healing all infirmity, weakness, and doubt. You will restore meaning to the meaningless, make giants of cowards, immortals of the damned. But only after you've taken the dip. No, we are trying to end warfare and the suffering it brings, not perpetuate it. War was necessary the first time around, before we understood the true meaning of our supreme nature. We thought we were finite and doomed. Now we have another way, not the dead end of a master, but the gifts of a father. And you will be the salvation that frees man of all iniquity and turmoil. You will cleanse them of their inferiority and grant them eternal life. You have come this far. It is too late to run now. After all, it is your destiny. You were born for this singular purpose. Yes, this is the beginning of a glorious new dawn.
The war for California soon reaches a fever pitch. The super mutant father's powers grow as elements of your body are integrated into the twisting organism, and your fate is sealed within it. A new generation of savage beasts emerge from the depth of Fort Dagger Point, their howling forms unkillable and in endless supply. Many humans are transformed in the father's unquenchable lust for power. His army soon rises to conquer the NCR. Your final act of betrayal ushers in an era of darkness. The world is gradually conquered beneath the banner of the master race. Humanity is driven to the razor's edge of extinction for thousands of years. Eventually, a new dawn comes, but in a future far from here and unknown to the eyes of man.
head down. Let's run for the main door.
Your cooperation is requested.
This isn't your daddy's radio, because fuck you. This is Death, 98.1. This
God damn. You saved our lives back there. Thank you. I've never seen so many mutants in one place. They must have had some kind of mutant orgy going on in the lower levels. Jesus, that place was huge. They got an entire army in that nightmare. We should head back and report to Silverman before the situation gets much worse. Yeah, I guess so. I'm sorry. I'm sworn to secrecy by Silverman. Talk to him if you want answers. I'll meet you back at base camp.
To sustain us. The flesh of the dead poked their way to the surface from my mouth to your brain.
You like that?
When you have secured all of your objectives in the valley, report back to Silverman. Then, report directly to me.
You like that?
What in the hell happened out there? I've got reports from all over the valley calling in emergencies every 5 minutes. People are talking about demons and mutants swarming over half our territory. Did you have something to do with this? Super mutants? What the hell are you talking about? There's no way they could have an army of that size. They're sterile! Holy Hannah! What in the flying fuck do you mean, not anymore? The NCR has had super mutant soldiers in our units for over 100 years. The whole thing's an affront to everything we know about them. Are you telling me that the Master has returned? The myth of the Vault Dweller from Vault 13 is just that. Fiction. A fairy tale. Well, as far as we can figure, the Master was a computer built into an old vault out there in Angel's Boneyard. Something happened and it blew up. Pretty much all the information is lost after that. Some people say it's how President Tandy began the NCR. The legend says that there's a Vault Dweller that came up from the far south and fought a great evil, twisting men into beasts. Of course, that's just myth. I hate to get all politically correct, but we in the NCR don't call them beasts. It's derogatory. We call them super mutants. Well, as you've observed, we're in a bit of a bind. I can't officially organize an NCR military outfit to launch an assault on a group by race. Well, we'll have to wait until they strike us, per congressional doctrine. Even then, I can't authorize an official military response against their kind. But then again, you're still not NCR. You're my magic 8-ball, and I may have a solution for you. One that you may or may not like. That's funny, but you may be right. We're way over our heads, Agent, and it's time to make a tough call. I can't ask you to do it without being perfectly clear. The morality isn't up for debate. The actors in play are bad people. These people killed my wife. They held me for a slave as a child, and until this afternoon, they were the chief threat to the NCR's way of life. I'm talking about the survivalist raiders, the last of their sort not firmly under our boot heel. We need to eliminate their central leadership. Reports so far say the mutants you released are hitting them first. If we can manage to knock Elsdragon off his high horse, that will drive their leadership into chaos. The super mutants will do our work for us. If you can get into Athens, you can kill Elsdragon and get out while the mutants are attacking their main gate. Normally it would be, but remember, we're talking about a separatist faction in an illegal state outside the NCR. He's not a citizen. And the last time I checked, neither are you. As much as the conniving bastard is a sore in the ass, he's occasionally right. Got me pegged on this one. I've been wanting this guy dead for decades. I've been dreaming about it. Never thought I'd get the chance in this lifetime. And here's my window. Come back and talk to me when you have it all figured out. You've got multiple... Well, then I may have... You could try to kidnap her and use it as a bargaining chip to lure him out of his mind. Then you could kill him. It's a long shot, but I have word of a tracking device in her body that Elsdragon uses to keep her position pinned down. As long as you stay right by her side, he wouldn't dare try to kill you. You could confront him, and that'd be it. Game over. There's not much. Old Doc Rossman knew a dozen ways into that place. It was practically his home away from home. If you know of any of Rossman's old notes or secret stashes, you could potentially uncover one of his secret access points. Well, then I may have a default option. DeVille once informed me that Elsdragon has a daughter in Black Horse Ranch. You could try to kidnap her and use it as a bargaining chip to lure him out of his mind. Then you could kill him. It's a long shot, but I have word of a tracking device in her body that Elsdragon uses to keep her position pinned down. As long as you stay right by her side, he wouldn't dare try to kill you. You could confront him, and that'd be it. Game over. Good. I'll see you back here when this is all over.
I'm hit!
You've returned. I heard the Fort Dagger Point mission didn't go quite as expected. Still, we can use this to our advantage. The super mutant horde is causing a rout in the survivalist forces. They're bending under the weight of their frontal assault. Now is the time to strike. Silverman will be caught completely off guard. We get you into Athens Tech, remove Elsdragon, then report to me. That's entirely up to you. Let's go over your options. It's possible. You'd have to be clever about it. Elsdragon has a daughter in Black Horse Range at the house on the top of the hill. If you kidnap her, he'll come running. I suggest you take her just outside of Barstow, away from the super mutant onslaught. I'll slip word to him, and he'll take a vertibird to meet you. This isn't war. There are no rules. If you want to play the power game, learn to like getting your hands dirty. Then you kill him. He won't be interested in the forces overrunning his men, knowing his family is in danger. You keep him distracted long enough to eliminate him however you please, then deal with the girl. I don't care what you do with her. After Elsdragon is dead, the Raiders will be in disarray and the super mutants will turn on the NCR. We use that time to kill Silverman. Something he told me once. He had a transponder implanted in Eliza's thigh. If she moves from that house, he knows. With the Enclave vertibirds at his disposal, he's going to be there. I'll make sure of it. Just ensure she's alive until he shows up. Several miles up the road from Athens. Head north along the 138 and you can't miss it. Just meet me back here. Make sure you have adequate firepower. I'll have my men prepared. They may try, but out here on the fringe, anything can happen. You know, at first I hated this pissant little town of dirt farmers, but I've come to enjoy the lawlessness of it all. It's endearing. By the time the NCR main forces reach Union City under Congress's orders, it will be too late. I have a checkmate option. Something you missed while getting chased out of Fort Dagger Point. A nuclear missile. No, nothing like that. I'm sinister, yes, but I'm not a barbarian. I have alternative uses for the weapon itself. There is a key command structure to Fort Dagger Point's launch system. I want to decipher it and gain control of several silos we discovered to the west at a place called Hopeville. I need that fort. Oh, believe me, my mother was certain I'd grow up to be a murdering dictator. Thankfully for you, I'm only half of that. Possibly, but probably not. Bill doesn't run in the same crowd of people that know this information exists. After we take care of Silverman, we'll use this to ensure Congress approves our plans for the foreseeable future. We'll be unstoppable. I appreciate your zeal for power. There's hope for you yet. Go, get your mission straightened out, then be ready to kill a certain wayward general. When you return from your escapades with Elsdragon, we'll be waiting on the main drag. Meet us there. We'll have those loyal to us in the NCR ranks divided between us, and those that aren't loyal to Congress on the other. We'll make a few loud noises, then clear the blood and smoke before anyone gets curious. It'll be over before you know it. Indeed.
Like that? Had enough? Like that?
I am Terror Max, your judge after the apocalypse. You're listening to Death 98.1. I am...
Ready? You got love, never cease that you love to fight, wrapped out into pieces. You see the sun is all, but we starve in our flames. By the motherfucking elite, crash from the full and drives us insane. And burn out the rich, I wanna take your Jesus and fuck him like a bitch. The character striking down for writing these words. The justifier still fills us all here on earth. Burn out the rich, I wanna take your Jesus and fuck him like a bitch. Your God's love never ceases, he loves you goodbye, about thousands of pieces. Never fucking ceases, he loves you goodbye, about thousands of pieces. It ain't over!
genie is back out of the bottle again. How are you doing, kid? Any good news out there in the wild wasteland? Well, yeah? Well, why don't you tell me about it? Well, that's a tough situation. 3 major players all going down at once. I can tell that I had my fair share of that back in the day. Boss Marksman was my big bad, and I did a lot of things I'm not proud of to beat him. What I did cost a lot of lives, killed a whole lot of raiders and NCR goons. Yeah. Then L's Dragon came to power. I'm sorry to make you inherit my mess, kid. The Wasteland Scouts were all about trying to do good. And in the end, we mostly just served ourselves. Don't make my mistakes. Sometimes doing the right thing is all about not getting involved at all. That's something you're gonna have to learn the hard way. There ain't no right. It's all relative to you. You're going to have to do what feels good in your heart. Maybe some bad folks have to die, and some good ones have to get in the way. But that's life, my friend. My flesh and blood half raised you to know that. Have faith in yourself. You'll do all right. Data banks? I ain't got a lot in the bank, kid. It's all synthetic neural transcriptions. Got my brain copy and pasted down to the atomic level right in here. Pretty advanced machine this thing is. But I'll tell you this, I remember a few ways into Athens Tech others don't know about, but they're all sealed up now. The only way in these days is right through the front door. I suggest finding a few good men in the Raider ranks to help out. I've been in cold storage for years. I don't know how the Raider tribes are composed these days, but there's bound to be some good ones there. Sorry I couldn't be of much help. There's only so much Rossi the Friendly Ghost can do. You take care out there, kid.
Shipwrecked on the shoals of the NCR's pathetic inadequacy, we exist to destroy. This is Pirate Radio Los Angeles, Death 98-1. Ship.
do what you want to be. 'Cause I know what I want, 'cause I know what I need. So I want, so I need to live me like a drug. Got to remain so.
You're listening to Death 98.1. And remember, revisit starts eternity. Series always been. You're
Find another way. Show the world what you
this next track, I'll introduce you to my engorged hate stick. This is Death, 98 Live.
Nice to see you. Hey, what's new? Another 3 hours talking about you. Just a one-sided conversation. Why do you always feel the need to resign to come out of me? Want your sorts out my frustration. You never shut up. The bragging never ends. I just can't stand to this again. Why do you always have to brag? This talking to you such a drag. Stuck here in this one prison crowd, not afraid to tell you no. To shut your goddamn mouth. Shut your goddamn mouth. See the big man on TV. Ruin his life, like you see. Doesn't take a chance, see no one like that. You never showed up, bragging never ends. I just can't say no to this again. Why do you always have to brag? You're talking to such a drag. Stuck here in this one prison crowd, not afraid of me telling you now. Shut your goddamn mouth. You never shut up, bragging never ends. Oh my God, I gotta listen to this again. Why do you always have to brag? You're talking to such a drag. Stuck here in this one prison crowd, not afraid to tell you no. Not afraid to tell you no. Shut your goddamn mouth. Shut your goddamn
Hey, whoa! Where have you crazy motherfuckers been? I've been waiting for hours to.
Hey, Wait a second. Are you the party animals Daddy sent for my birthday? I don't know if I can ride you like a bighorner. You definitely need a bath to get all that nasty, dirty shit off of you. Then we can play pin the tail on the ass. No? What's a donkey? Oh, well, maybe you brought me some more? Here, let's see how you like this medicine. Nighty-night.
What do you need from me?
Crazy motherfuckers been? I've been waiting for hours to...
I forgot you were an athlete. Now you die.
I am Terrormax, your judge after the apocalypse. You're listening to Death 98.1. I am. I am Terrormax, your judge after the apocalypse. You're listening to Death 98.1. I am.
sources warning of massive economic backlashes and a nationwide financial crisis following the wake of the renewed war with the survivalists. Experts agree that the only solution to the debt crisis would be a full-scale invasion of the northern Mojave and a reclamation of powerful economic resources rumored to lay vacant in the desert along I-15.
I got something for
However,
you.
any mission to scout the desert would presently lead to the now war-ravaged San Bernardino Valley, leaving any such solution to the outcome of the upcoming battle to eliminate the survivalists once and for all. This hour of music is brought to you by the Mojave Express. In rain, sunshine, or
Fine, show me what you got.
We're here to serve you with all your parcel trafficking needs. Next up on NCRPR, we have a new track recovered from the ruins of downtown Santa Monica. Remember, if you happen to find any old records or holotapes out there on your scavenging runs, feel free to bring them into the studio.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her, she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I looked back like a sailor's boat. Ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning.
This is how we do it around here.
It's just like the fella said. Tony Clegg ain't like a kick in the head.
Fuck, sound the alarm.
Vault-Tec locked us in a vault for 200 years. Nothing but the sounds of punk to sustain us. We ate the flesh of the dead, fucked our way to the surface. From my mouth to your mouth. This is Death 98-1.
softly murmured someday soon we kissed and clung together then. Tomorrow was another day. The morning found me miles away with still a million things to say. Now, when twilight dims the sky above, recalling thrills of our love, there's only one thing I'm certain of. Return I will to old Brazil.
I am Terramax, your judge after the apocalypse. You're listening to Death 98.1. I am.
do what you want to be. 'Cause I know what I want. 'Cause I know what I need. It's all I want, it's all I need. It's a little bit of control.
You're listening to Death 98.1, and remember, rape isn't an excuse, it's a reason. Stay reasonable, Wasteland. You're This isn't your daddy's radio, because fuck you. This is Death 98.1. This is...
Your God love never ceases.
For all my life I tried hard until the right or wrong. You gotta find a place to hide. It ain't safe on the other side. I wanna go right where the rain blows on the doors and splashing off the windows. Don't remind me of wasting your time, 'cause I'm trying to forget. I'm trying to forget. For too damn long I learned to wait. But that ain't me, I don't hesitate. You gotta find a place to hide. It ain't safe on the other side. I wanna go right where the rain blows on the doors and splashing off the windows.
They won't stand a chance. Restraint has... They won't stand it.
on, show me what you got. I'm gonna zap her ass. There's someone around.
drinking off empty bottles, pouring the rest down the drain, walking away from the sunshine. Oh, but here comes the rain. I know that I made a something stuck in this loop I've been trying to break. And don't ask about it, 'cause I'll never tell. Looks like I'm going to hell. Walking around in the darkness, taking a trip to the ground, looking for
Yeah?
Don't expect me to carry your junk.
Dude, watch for your stepping.
What do you need from me? Just don't touch my spears.
What's going on?
¿Quién mierda eres tú? No hablas
Your
como un ladrón.
friend doesn't look too friendly.
traveler.
What do you need?
May the forgotten gods look kindly on your path.
You raiders aren't too smart. God damn. Your friend seemed too friendly there. I heard some big explosion off the mountain. Time to say that.
Eat this.
Is anyone hiding back there?